Did Justin tell you we saw a black bear?
You saw
Yeah,
black
saw.
bear?
And I was like,
We watched it running. Yeah.
We quickly were like, black bear, what do you do with black bear? Loud or quiet?
I've never seen a bear in my life before.
Me and Chelsea's first bear of our life.
Yeah.
same.
You too?
Never seen a bear.
Yeah, it was a little bit scary.
It was scary.
Yeah,
I was scared.
I've also never seen
I
a
was
bear
scared
before.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
It also was walking along like it just didn't give a
It did
shit.
not.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh well, we gave a shit. I was like, oh my god. I don't know what to do.
No,
After last night's immunity challenge, I was picked by my tribe to go on the journey. Now, I did ask Jacob to step aside because I wanted to talk to Jeff. He's one of my main alliance members, and I told him, hey, I think you have an immunity idol. If you do, you don't have to tell me whatever, but I don't have anything, and I want to go and have the chance at an advantage and also see what was going on because I wasn't believing what Sarah was saying when she went to the long-term, short-term pick.
So in the short term, we're heading to day 3. I have some tight alliances, and I'm very worried, and I've heard from other people that my name's going to be coming up a lot as soon as the merge hits, and I'm going to be targeted. So I'm trying to solidify some alliances that'll take me far enough. I will need to definitely win some immunity challenges. The more I win, the bigger the target, but I'm doing what I can. I do have an idol that I now, Matt actually asked me about it. I didn't really answer him, so he might have a suspicion, but he also mentioned a couple other people that might have it, so we'll see. When I got there, I was so excited to see Peter. Like, I love him so much. He's like, bats, ants. He cracks me up. And like, he's number 1 in my heart. So I hope we can make the finals together, but who knows what's gonna happen in this game. So I gave him a big hug. When I saw my other former tribe member, Bartley, I gave him a big hug just to let them know that I missed them. My goal was to get information, to know what was going on in Green Tribe, what was going on in Yellow Tribe.
It's good. I mean, we're definitely in like a hostage situation, so if we have another immunity challenge, I mean, like, any help we can get.
Well, that's why I was asking you were okay last night, because if you were okay, I was just gonna drop.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was fine and it all worked out, and that's great. But, yeah, I mean, it's like...
And that's why I got my team to, like, attack Yellow during the
Yeah.
because with Peter, I wanted to get the vibe if we were still good. What is Andy like? Is he open to you guys? Or
Yeah, he likes us.
okay. I wasn't sure if Green Team had bonded. It sounded like Original Blue was still on the bottom. I'm like want to cry. It feels so good to be back with you guys for a second.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's pretty... Yeah.
I'm
sure you have.
We didn't have fire last night. We all just took the tarp and we made like a little taco.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
rough.
We're getting through. We're getting
It's
through.
the game. When I had to pick, my vote was more important at merge than a potential advantage. So I didn't want to risk it.
So short term, I mean, basically what, I think the best way for me to think about it right now is that the game is sort of about to begin because the blue tribe has been we've been winning a lot of challenges, so we haven't been put to the test a lot. I mean, we've been put to the physical test, but we haven't had to like turn on each other. All we've had to do is like vote off people who weren't initially blue. So that's great.
Yeah, I don't know what the dynamic is.
I would imagine the girls would stick together.
Yeah, but he was close
though. Yeah, he was tight with Amelia. It seemed.
Oh, okay.
Like they hung out a few times by themselves, and then she, I think, also explicitly said to us that she had a good vibe with him.
Oh, okay.
So
and like she was, like when we talked to her, he was the only one that had like talked to her, like tried to bring him game or something. So I don't know. And then I saw him talking a few times. So I don't know. Could go either way, I guess. So it's either Sarah or Bartley going, I think.
But it could be like if somebody has an advantage or an idol, that could be a crazy tribal.
Yeah.
But now we've formed this wonderful little new tribe. We love Jacob, and now we're like a solid 5, and we want to take it to the end, and we want to bring people to us, and our other blue people, former blue people, might not know that, and so we need to like make contact with them and hopefully like have them join forces with us because, yeah, we feel really solid about this.
But that'd be really cool if we can pull it off.
Yeah, dude.
This would be pretty epic.
I feel like especially for you, like
Get me to 5, guys.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I've formed great bonds with these guys, and I really want to go 5 strong with this blue tribe that we have right now.
And it's not in our best interest to, lead you to slaughter. Like, we need to
I
cut somebody
appreciate
else.
it. It could be like the biggest blind side at this point. Like I would be really blind.
Well, if we didn't want to work with you, we actually wouldn't have to we have the numbers. We
Yeah.
could just do it. Like no
Right.
offense, but like we
No,
could have
I
also
know.
thrown a
And I
challenge
was
to
saying,
save our
like,
guys.
if you guys
we
want
could
to
have
take
thrown
me out, just take me out.
Yeah. No,
we
but like,
could've
we
thrown
actually
one
like
and-
fought
Yeah.
the last 2 challenges to get our former blue out because like this
Right.
is actually
Yeah, it ended
Realize.
up working really well.
I've told Jacob that I'm with him, and I honestly do feel closer with him right now than I do with the previous other Blue Tribe members. I'm not sure how that will pan out long term once we're reunited. And I also feel like the other Blue Tribe members may have bonded more with each other than with us. So I'm a little bit wary of like trusting things that they say to us.
Yeah, I see them as outside of this 5, right? So like
Yeah.
they're so regardless, even if they feel they're ahead of you, that's actually good.
Yeah, it is a good thing. Yeah, we want that.
But
It's almost like we're about to begin the game. That's how I'm feeling about it right now.
That's the people to look
I don't know
towards.
why I've just convinced myself that those girls are tight.
Then maybe.
I feel it strongly, but maybe that's just like, maybe I'm just making something up in my head.
we'll probably see it more today. After the merge
I have this feeling that they're gonna be the people
running.
who are gonna like give us trouble.
There's going to be a lot of playing under the radar, but trying to get in good with yellow again so that they can feel safe, or maybe even we can use their numbers for a short while.
So I'll just say right now, I think Andy or Maya is the first vote at merge.
Yeah,
Even if we get split up, like I don't know.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Clean.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Even a split. Who
And
knows
If
what
we
Andy
can get
has.
enough people on board for that. I'll probably either be able to bring them in as a number or be able to create a blind side because of it.
And Andy might not expect it. He might think like, "Oh, I'm good." Merge. You know what I mean? Like if we kept sending him all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can make him feel better. So I'm going to go back to yellow, and I'm going to act like I'm on the outs of blue, and I'm not going to get close with the people that I've been close with over this past day.
Usually I just have, like, my short game has to just be like proving my worth to my tribe. And then if I can make merge and it becomes an individual thing, then, I can go into my mode and think about a long-term game. So I feel like I'm just on the cusp of figuring out what that's going to be.
I want to stay loyal as long as I can stay loyal, but I'm going to cut people like the onion that aren't close to me. Right now, the people I feel closest to, Peter, Meg, Jeff, Jacob, down there.
For the short term, my head is really just getting to the merge and getting to the jury as the #1 goal. Preferably with our blue tribe, but at this point I just want to do whatever gets me to that point, and then I'll think about long term after that.
I think I just need to make a few more big moves, but I think I'm setting up for a good game. I'm pretty much driving the decisions into what we do and how we vote. So I'm the one kind of coordinating all that.
I think that there could be fractures and that some people will want to keep me a little bit longer. I think specifically Jeff could be somebody who wants to keep me longer. He's a physical threat, and I think I'm a physical threat. So we kind of need each other to make it further into the game as shields.
So we're doing another challenge before the merge?
No,
Probably.
they have tribal council.
But they've got a tribe of 2 over there. It's been done.
It's true.
I was on a tribe of 2 once and had to do a challenge. It was heartbreaking.
All right, welcome Nebi. Getting a look at the new POTA tribe, Bartley and Sarah remaining on POTA. All right, welcome Wetu. Getting a look at the new POTA. We have Bartley and Sarah remaining. All right, welcome back, tribes. It's been a long journey so far. You've all hit day 3. You should all be very proud of yourselves. Between a little bit of rain, the bugs, the bears. Not a lot of food, not a lot of sleep probably. And we are here for the next challenge. It is an immunity challenge. I'll take immunity back. So, immunity is back up for grabs, and it will be to immunity. This one is called Treasure Hunt. Here's how it's going to work. Only 2 tribe members will be participating. All right. They're going to run into the woods, and in there, hidden amongst the woods, are bags of puzzle pieces. One time you're going to run in, grab a bag of puzzle pieces, come, drop it. Drop your bag here. Next person goes out. Once you have all 6 bags back, the 2 of you will work to solve the puzzle. First 2 tribes to complete the puzzle win immunity. If you sat out of last night's challenge, you have to participate. Now I know for 2 tribes, you're going to have an extra person that sits out. You'll have 2 extra people that sit out, right? Yeah. So choose wisely. So, Poda, because you only have 2 members left, if Poda loses this immunity challenge, you will go directly to tribal council. There'll be no votes, no advantages or idols can be played. It will go straight to a fire-making timer. The person that makes fire, breaks their rope, will stay. The other person will go. All right? And this was something that we as a production team talked about. We thought this could be a scenario, so it was set way in advance. This is what we would do in this.
Like, I mean, I feel fine about a jigsaw puzzle, but like, I'm saying I'll point to your list. I have the power.
So you might be untying and handing her.
But you know, but you know, like I'll go farthest out first, and come back. And if you guys the closest ones, then.
Players ready. Be safe. Be fast. Go. Go. You got this. Meg coming back with a bag.
Good job, Meg.
Stephanie coming back with a bag. Harley coming back. Go, Sarah.
We don't have a machete. We're still gonna talk about it.
Maya coming back with a bag.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
2 bags each.
You got it, girl.
This side, I did the first one.
70 back with a bag for Wetu. That's 3 for Wetu. 4 for Poda. 3 for Nebi.
Be afraid you'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes.
Here comes Meg with the bag.
Right.
Come on, Meg.
Nice job, Meg.
Come on,
We're
Meg.
doing great.
Bag's even at 5. Sarah coming back with her final bag. Bartley about to go out for his final bag. Five bags for Poda. They just need one more to start on the puzzle.
Boom, baby, boom.
Here comes Bartley with their final bag. Poda gonna get an advantage on the puzzle.
Good job, Bartley.
Go, Hannah. Get on the board, get on the board. I think one's broken. This round. This all rounds.
Yes, Carl, yes.
Maya coming back.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Take your time.
Come on, Hannah!
Undo the bag.
With their last bag. Hannah coming back with their last bag.
It's a circular puzzle.
All about the
Get the bags undone.
Flip it over. You can flip it over. Flip this over. The whole table, the whole table.
Put it here for now. Keep grabbing them.
Am I getting too many edges?
Poda on the puzzle. Now put together. Is it right?
Just go them all. Okay. That's like everything else. Yeah, no, it's not good. No,
They're double sided.
That's for you. Maybe there's another piece. Shit. I don't know. I don't know. You keep going, letters. I'll try to get this. And then we need an edge blue one. Then maybe that's the S.
We're going on that side.
It's gotta be part of the S. It has to be part of the S. Yeah.
Poda getting pretty close. Wetu making good progress. Maybe still a little bit behind.
That's an edge piece. Do it. Yes.
Where's our tiny piece? Right there. Right there. We're missing a piece somewhere. You wanna look for it? One more.
Done! Hoda wins the immunity. Looking for second place.
Good job, y'all. What is this letter?
Good job, y'all. Good job, y'all. Abby making up ground on Wetu.
I don't care. Worth it.
Oh my god, why?
Where's the teeny tiny fucking piece? Oh my god, it's right here. Oh my god. Oh.
Poda wins for the first time ever. We broke the Poda curse.
This is it. This is it. We did it.
Oh my god. It's okay.
We killed that. Great job.
Good job. You guys crushed it.
What is a good song? What's a good song? What's a good song? Oh my god. I can't believe you did it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god.
Watching you guys was really inspiring.
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
Oh my god.
All right, sit out so you can join your group. Big congrats to Poda for the first immunity win. Good try. When it mattered, you got it done. Good job. Good job to Wetu as well. All right, with that, Nebby, I'll be seeing you shortly at Tribal Council. You're going to head back to camp with some time to strategize. You have a little bit of a break as the first place team. You do get a reward if you'd like it. So there's the Gatorade, tarp, and rope, as well as a little bit of a breakfast if you want that secret sustenance reward. All right. So you two can head on out. You guys stay with me for that.
They're love scars.
It's worth it. It's fine.
Do you want extra Band-Aids? Yeah, you should have some still in your box too, right? Yeah. If you need them. Let us know if it gets painful. I'll deliver you your reward.
We did it though. What the hell? I can't be hard on myself. That guy, when I tell you, like, I was tiptoeing through the woods, not tiptoeing, don't get me wrong, but that kid blew by me, like, through the trees, over the rocks. I wanted to make sure I didn't fall and, like, bust my tooth open, out, my head open.
Fueled a bit by desperation.
Lunch debrief, I realized I celebrate, like, really hard because I've never played a sport before, and so when I win, I've never, like, won anything in my life. So, is that, like, obnoxious?
No.
It's not obnoxious?
Not at all.
You're excited.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like, oh my god, do I look like a obnoxious person?
No.
That was so, that was like from my heart. That was like
And
from the
at the
depths of my
end-
heart. I couldn't control
At the
that.
end,
so-
we were just like
excited that
flying,
you won.
and we were like,
Yeah.
we gotta get it, we gotta get it. And also, they kept saying like, Nebby's making progress. And
Yeah.
I was like, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
I
No, they're
should've
not.
listened
No,
to
they're not.
you.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
like,
It might have been rude if Yellow lost, but it's blue.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, yeah.
The plate's full. The plate is full. There's like 2 of us.
All right. Congrats, Poda.
Thank you.
Some ice cold flavored beverage.
Thank you.
Whatever you'd like to drink.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Yes. All right. What are you thinking?
Do you want the blueberry lemonade polar or the bubbly? I could do either one.
I'll take blueberry.
Okay.
That's actually my favorite one.
Got it.
I love how very Massachusetts this whole reward is.
Oh my god.
Polar.
They're cold.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a huge help for us.
Yes, it is.
I think we just have to make ourselves like people. Just they need to be invested in us in some way.
At this point, though, it's kind of like we are free agents for the taking. Besides our original tribe mates, like, we don't have relationships with people in the other tribes. We don't have.
I think that's gonna be my first priority is trying to make relationships with them.
Yeah.
Like, great, I know these people, but I wanna. I don't know. Is there anybody that you feel like you trust? Like on our original.
Yeah, I really like Meg.
I really like mine too.
And I really like Hannah. And I think it makes sense to keep them longer. I think Peter might be harmless.
I think Peter's fine. You know what he reminds me of?
Who's that?
Fishback.
Yeah, a little bit, for
like,
sure.
I wanted to call him that like him.
So I would not be surprised if this is the moment someone takes a shot. It would be shocking, but...
Shocking, but, I mean, viewers would love it.
And they are 4 pretty strong personalities over there. Maybe I'd say Hannah the least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I feel like she's very agreeable. She's very sweet.
It's really weird for Blue to go back to tribal. I mean, we've been on such a winning streak and bonding a lot, which is great. I think we've seriously strengthened our alliance. I think we could, I think.
Yeah, and like
we really tried.
It was like, I don't know, like we were really trying, but I think there was like panic setting in, and like it was like a snowball of like once tribe. Like we were like looking and we got like a few and it was just like
once you get nervous, it goes even worse.
So the challenge did not go how we wanted it to go. People might think that we threw it to keep Blue strong across all 3 tribes, but we absolutely were 100% in with Jacob, or at least I was, and wanted us to stay the 5 of us strong to the end. So losing was really tough, and I like immediately started like crying walking back because I don't want to get rid of him. Obviously I don't want to go or get rid of any of my other Blue people, so this is really tough. Like I don't know, like I just like feel really sad, so it's like hard to hide that.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It's hard.
An emotional game. It's part of it.
That's real. That's hard. We live together and then we have to kick someone out. It's it looks easy on TV. It looks like just a game.
Yeah.
But it gets personal.
And this was what, day 3?
I don't even know.
Hannah's really upset. She's a sweet person. She doesn't want to vote anybody out.
This game is so much harder than I expected. We've only been together for 3-ish days, and we've only been with Jacob for probably less than 24 hours, and yet I already feel like he's my family and the other people are my family, and I don't want to go, and I know how much this means to me as such a huge live reality game fan. But so I don't want to crush somebody else's dreams, but I also need to do what's best for me so that my dreams don't get crushed.
Meg and Hannah had no choice but to participate because the other 3 of us participated in the competition last night. Meg and Hannah were taking it pretty hard. Meg is feeling really upset because she's the puzzle queen and she felt like she didn't deliver.
Awful thing happened. We had a where it was up to me and Hannah to run and find puzzle pieces and then do a puzzle, and we came in third, which means that we have to go to tribal, which sucks because we are really tight five.
God.
Anyway, apologies aside.
You still do great.
Thank you
and
so
you're
much
still going to
for-
do great as you keep going. You
And
know?
thank you for like what you did for our like camp and our tribe and everything. I mean, you helped us bond together.
Oh, really?
Which is like,
oh, good.
You know, I'm not sure. Like,
it ended up working against me, but
a little bit.
oh well.
But you did a good,
we had a good plan.
good thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jacob, I mean, we would have worked with him, I think probably, like, certainly for the next, I mean, we were very tight. I would say to the end, but you know, you never know how things play out.
He really became Blue, and At first I wasn't sure if he was just going to be a playa, but like we really bonded, and that 5 became really solid for the 5.
Well, with this group, it's felt a lot like family. We got really close, and so it's a tough vote. It's emotional. I just want to see one of my people win. You know what I mean? You guys are my people now, so one of you guys need to win.
Cool. Done. It's a deal. On the other hand, for us to go through this is an additional kind of bonding thing for the 4 of us, that we can trust each other. And I think that's really important right now because we're about to like go to war.
Were you able to have a conversation with Jeff?
Yeah, originally before you. Did you have a conversation?
I haven't yet. He and Meg just went off. I did pitch to Meg because she's one of my number ones, possibly voting out Hannah and keeping Jacob. She's not on board with that. She says it's not on brand, like we can't do that. So if I go against Meg, I'm basically like chopping off a number 1.
I think that there might be some people talking about a potential alternate plan, but I think that that would be bad for all of our games.
And my argument was, I think it sort of ruined like going forward.
Hey, we're coming real quick.
Jeff pulled Meg aside, and so my guess is that he was potentially pitching, I mean, I guess could theoretically be me or Matt.
It's the logical thing to do, and it's also the thing that benefits us the most.
Okay.
I hate to say.
So you're good?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
completely.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about, is I don't want you guys fucking up your game for me. You know what I mean? You could put yourself in a bad position.
I think that it would look really bad for all our other blue allies in the other tribes if we kept him over one of our blue and make us instant targets.
You know, I'd rather, like, you know, for me, it's trying to decide who's gonna be more willing to like work with me going forward and get into the merge. Because at some point, blue's not gonna stay blue forever. It's none of us. Jeff and Matt seem to want to keep me around if they can, and if they do, I'll work with them loyally. Final 3, because they're saving me.
So I'll try.
Hey, it's been so good.
Yeah.
If I go, like, I'm just so glad that I got to be with you guys.
Me too. Me too.
Some would say that I give myself like 30-35% chance to stay right now, but I would give them like a 70% chance of wanting me to stay, 75% maybe. And so I think that it's definitely possible that they will.
Yeah. I'm split right now.
Between me and Jacob?
No, not you at all. I'm trying to keep it honest. I pitched to Meg, Jacob, or Hannah. I'm keeping the target off of you for sure. Meg is like, we can't do that because the rest of the blue will be like, why? They won't trust us. But I just feel closer to Jacob. I think Jacob and Jeff will both be shields. They'll be competition beasts, but they'll be shields for, I think, me and Meg to kind of like go through the middle.
I think that it's possible the guys keep me around and we keep moving forward, but it might put a target on their backs, so we'll have to see what they do about it.
I've already heard my name thrown out several times. Like, I know I'm targeted ASAP as soon as the merge hits, probably in the next like 15 minutes.
I'm down.
If we're trying to get for them again.
No, I want to be on the same page.
I heard you were throwing my name out, but that's what I thought. Or not my name, I thought that's what she implied.
I'm really nervous that telling Meg that I was thinking about Hannah's going to make her not trust me. And so people, if that gets out to Hannah, people might start throwing votes on me. So I may have just shot myself in the foot. No, I was on Hannah's team.
Yeah.
No, I promise you, like that deal I made with you and Peter, like, I'm solid. I made an early alliance with Jeff and Peter, and I'm trying to stick to that as best as I can. Peter is like number one for me. Meg is number one for me. So if I lose Meg, I could probably lose her trust. I really have to see where Jeff's head is at.
I'm just gonna put the name down that you want me to put down.
I think it all depends on Jeff. Jeff told me that he has an immunity idol, which I figured he had an immunity idol. Dude, I promise you.
Yeah, if
I
you
know
want me to
it's
flush
scary.
the idol, I can just play it and flush it if that's like...
I'm fucking protecting you, dude. I promise you. I'll give you my word. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Okay.
I probably just shot myself in the foot telling Meg that I was open to Hannah.
So on the very first day, I got that idol, and I buried it in the ground. That first night, like, woke up, tried to go find it. I couldn't, so I had to go back there a few times, pretend I was peeing with a flashlight. Finally found the rock, put it in my bag. It's just the rock. I hid the bag with the string and the paper somewhere else. I'll use that for a fake idol. I already built another fake idol. I have a little stick with an eye in it for idol, so we'll see if that tracks. But this idol, I just need to be on the lookout for my name, or if I feel weird, I'm just gonna play it and then try to use my fake idol.
When we did the placement of 7 things, Jeff never said what he got. And there was no immunity idol when I went up there. So I figured he had it.
I don't think there's any way for me to stay, and I don't know if it'd be good for your game anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like it would look, I think it would like instantly
Be like, oh, those 4. Right?
Yeah, like think
right?
with us, yeah,
Yeah.
and as much as like I like want to stay,
Yeah,
it's like
no.
we've had like
Yeah.
like this is how I feel now for this, like for 2+
You
days.
need to put yourself in a good position.
Yeah.
And then if one of you guys wins, I'll feel like I won a little bit too.
Stop! It's like heartbreaking. Obviously, it would be, I think, insane if he had an idol. I was gonna play that. I think if he did, I would hope he would just say something that we could work it out between us, because these emotions are brutal to be messing with.
It sounds like it's gonna be Hannah. I didn't make that call, but I think any vote that's not me sounds like a good vote to me. So gotta make it another round. I wish Green threw it, because then they could have taken out Rachel or Peter. The yellow could have, and then I would still be with you guys strong.
Yeah.
I think they would be smart to do that. I think that we're gonna have to work hard if they keep me around.
It might be naive, but I think I'm just gonna vote Jacob and hope for the best. But also, like, regardless, like absolutely, like, friends.
Yeah, we're gonna be
forever.
friends forever. Survivor friends. I got my Survivor friends.
The Survivor draft.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
I'm already getting nervous about having to vote out people that I've made relationships with. So like right now I'm good. Like I know what I have to do to win the game, but it's gonna get really hard. And I'm just nervous about I don't know. Like we're building relationships, but we're also chopping them off. So it's hard.
Alright. It's been a while since I've seen some of you. So Matt, catch me up. What's been going on with Nevi in the last 24 hours or so?
You know what's like to fly on first class? That's kind of what it's like back at camp. We have a tarp, we have our sleeping bags, our fire, we're well fed, we had rice, all the fruit, we've had granola bars. Yeah, so kind of first class.
Alright. And so, Jeff, how does that style of living kind of impact or kind of mesh when it comes to the gameplay and the hard parts, the sweat you're doing in challenges and that type of stuff? Talk to me a little bit about that dynamic.
Helps for the challenges. We got nice and fat at camp, so you know, we have a step up there, but we can't win them all. Sometimes they just get lucky, but it's also they have a little heads up. They've strategized for a while. We've been kind of all kumbaya and happy, but you know, it's hard, but we're here now. I do think, again, we had the advantage, and we still do going forward. A lot more energy, a lot more food and Gatorade in our bodies. Good night's sleep, a lot of comfort. So, you know, we're staying in a 5-star hotel right now compared to everyone else.
Nice. So Hannah, so you haven't had to strategize that much, so now this comes up and you do. So what goes on back at camp when you lose a challenge like that?
I I think normally if people lose a challenge, they go and scurry off and strategize. What happened to our tribe is we all instantly burst into tears because I feel like we 5 have grown so strong in just like 24 hours, and we 4 have grown so close in like 3 days that, I mean, I guess you never know if there's a surprise, but right now it feels pretty like inevitable that like something really upsetting is gonna happen.
Jacob, I'm getting the vibe that we're talking about you. So, what's your take on it?
Well, it's 4 versus 1, right? So how do you beat 4 people with 1 vote? You can't. So I think, yeah, it's inevitable. I'm going home, and I'm really just happy that I was with these guys and that it's these guys voting me out, and I hope that one of them goes on to win it.
All right. Meg, you were a part of that immunity challenge. That was a tough challenge. Tough puzzle, tough running. What was it like to be in that hero spot and I don't want to say let your tribe down, but you know that's where the fell apart.
Fail, and I was worried about the running part of it and the searching part of it, and not the puzzle part of it, which is where, you know, everything went south. And to fail when somebody else's neck is on the line is awful. So I feel terrible, and like Jacob absolutely is a very important member of this tribe, so it's like, and we were gonna, we had so many fun plans ahead. We were gonna like take down everything. It was gonna be epic.
We're gonna take on the whole world.
And so, Jacob, is there any sort of pitch? Is there anything you can offer out there in terms of being a shield or relationships you may have? Like, was there any effort put into trying to change any mind?
No, there wasn't. It was say my piece, say goodbye, and let them do what they want to do, because they have the majority. They're gonna get to pick, and so I want them to do what's best for their game. And to go off of the challenges, it was just really hard to not have my own fate in my hands, right? Like, I wanted to compete because I knew it would be my neck on the line. Besides that, it was a great challenge the night before, getting to hold the sandbag above my head and going for as long as I could, because I knew my life was on the line that time too. So I took care of business that time, couldn't do it today.
So Jeff, Jacob mentions doing what's best for your game. Is taking out potentially another physical threat when you are a physical threat, is that the right move for your long-term game at this point?
There's a couple things to think about. I mean, obviously Jacob's good in the game for me in terms of physical threats. Like, as soon as merge hits, we're going to be the first ones targeted, even though it's all perception. Like, someone may think someone that's good at challenges is the biggest threat, but people that win are often not good at challenges, right? It's the strategy and the socializing that they do. So everything's perception. It is good, you know, to have him in the game for me, I think, even for that perception, but you know, I think alliances are stronger, and that's what's going to keep you in the game longer.
Matt, there's been a lot of talk about merge, and I think that, you know, we're all thinking it's coming at some point soon. So as we think about the long term, is that coming into play into this vote, or is it as simple as old tribal lines are holding strong?
It factors a lot. Who's going to be at merge, what dynamics might have shifted. So merge is definitely a big factor.
Hannah, anything that you've noticed about the other tribes, or kind of the dynamic when you are challenges, you're all together, anything that you've observed that may be impacting your mindset moving forward, or maybe even this vote?
There's nothing that I've observed, but there's certain things I've heard from other people from the journey this morning. We heard that allegedly the 2 former blues are on the outs of the green tribe currently. So it seems like we could probably continue to work with them. They're people that I think all of us like. So it seems like we could probably pull them in and work together.
All right. Is there anything anybody else would like to say before we get to the vote? No? All right.
Probably playing my idol still tonight because getting weird vibes.
I'm voting Jacob because this would be a very bad move for my game not to, but Jacob, I love you and I really appreciate that you offered to let me blow my nose on your clean sweatshirt before going out.
I'm so sorry. I really wanted to work with you, and I really thought R5 was going far.
I'm writing down the name that I was told to write down. It's my only hope to stay in this game. You're my friend, so I hope you understand.
Once the votes have been read, the person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage that they'd like to play, now would be the time to do so.
Listen.
Alright, you're playing this for yourself?
Yep.
Alright. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Jeff will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Jacob. Next vote. Jacob. 2 votes, Jacob. Next vote. Hannah. 2 votes, Jacob. 1 vote, Hannah. Next vote. Jacob. Jacob with 3, that is enough. Last vote will remain mystery.
Well, you guys,
Torch.
good luck.
Alright, Jacob. Your tribe has spoken.
Thank you. And they don't want it.
Alright, you're gonna head that way. Thank you. Alright, Navi Tribe, we are gonna head back directly to go to the challenge field. Please pack up your stuff. We're heading right out.
I love my experience here. It pushed me further than I knew I could go at times, and it really helped me to see what I was capable of in certain moments, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
Anything you want to say to your family and friends watching?
I love you, and I had a great time, and I can't wait to get home.